If I may say what the meaning of GS1, it basically means one global standard. A standard in this way that we are not a standard body, but we are an organization dealing in traceability, and we create standards about traceability. So all our operations gear towards a set standard of operation, which actually put together as one.
Farms should encode barcoding systems because first, they are quite efficient. By efficient, I mean that you can be able to track and trace the movement of your goods by just the scanning of a barcode. So, a barcode holds more information than just numbers. It's more than what you can see. We call it human readable. What you see is the numbers. But behind the barcode, there's a lot of information that you find. So farms should embrace this. But we are moving, as GS1, global GS1, we are moving away from the normal linear barcodes. That is the linear barcodes, the one that you see with the lines, to what we call a two-dimensional barcode, a GS1 2D barcode. That gives traceability information for farms. In case maybe you're operating a company somewhere, maybe in Thika Road, if you scan a 2D code, it can be able to tell you some of the products that you own. It has some parameters we call or identification keys, something like global location numbers. You can be able to identify exactly where your company is, where the physical address is. You can be able also to learn what products that you are using. So farms to embrace GS1 standard means that they can be able to track and trace the movement of all their products, not only products, but also services, through just the scanning of a GS1 2D barcode or a linear barcode to that effect.
If we want to sell in Europe or in other markets, what they'll ask first and foremost is true traceability of that product for two reasons. One, the owner of that brand should be the beneficiary. So in this case, the farmers who are producing avocado should be the beneficiary of their sweat. So the buyer in some markets will want to know who really produced this. Two, in case there is trouble and they need a recall or they need a recourse to be taken, then they'll go directly to that owner of that product. So in this case, if a farmer wants to sell avocado to Europe, and I've seen something is going around, Chinese want to come and vet the avocado farmers. What we'll do, what we've created is first and foremost, talk to these farmers, let them understand the GS1 technology through training them, and training possibly might be free for them to understand. Once they've accepted, we enroll them into GS1, which means we now issue them with the license. Those licenses will identify their farms uniquely. Two, will identify them as the brand owners. And the three, will identify the avocado.
We invented Thamani Online, which is a platform that allows the manufacturers and the retailers to securely trade with very minimal hassles. And the benefits of this is that the manufacturer is assured of getting their payment on real-time basis as long as the retailer has paid for the items that they want. It also enables the manufacturer to have a wider market reach at a very less cost, or in a cost-effective manner. On top of that, it provides the manufacturer with the real-time data on what is happening downstream in the supply chain, because they can be able to see where our goods being sold, who is buying what, and that data they can use it to enrich their marketing projects.
Barcode technology is there to stop counterfeiting. And as much as we can say it's not stopping 100%, because there must be some regulations put in place. We need, for example, the regulators. For example, the government must come in and say this should be the policy to be followed. We also need the users, like for example the supermarket, saying, you know what, I cannot put your product in the market if you do not give me something I can use to track it. So if I go and try and pass over a product produced by somebody else, and I go to Carrefour and I say, I'm the owner, and no, Carrefour will say, fine, give me the details how I can pay you. But in real sense, somebody else should get that slot, because the product I'm selling does not belong to me.